The past 2 years have brought a huge amount of change to the commercial real estate industry, from ESG regulations tightening to breakthrough asset classes moving under the radar of major institutions to new technologies starting to impact how almost every facet of the commercial real estate industry operates. This is the most progressive I've ever seen the real estate business during my entire 10-year career in the space, and this is a really, really good thing. All of this change has brought so many opportunities for young professionals and new real estate investors, and in my opinion, with the current state of the market today, this is one of the most attractive times ever to be in the real estate business. So to help you focus in on the best ways to capitalize on all the shifts that are going on in the industry right now, in this video, let's walk through the 4 biggest opportunities that I see in the commercial real estate industry today and why you might want to consider getting involved in each in the new year. So the number one opportunity on this list is something that many of you watching are probably focused on most, and that is landing a new job in the industry, whether that's your first entry-level role in the business or changing jobs to make sure you're getting paid at today's market rates. According to the Retz Associates 2021 Financial Analyst Survey, base salaries for real estate analysts this year jumped by 6.3% over 2020 figures, and total compensation for real estate analysts increased by almost 10% this year. The well-known commercial real estate consulting and research firm CEL & Associates also reported earlier this month that more than 87% of all real estate firms they've surveyed plan to offer merit increases for 2022, while more than half of all firms in the industry are now hiring for new positions, with 66% of private firms and 58% of public firms looking to grow their teams. CEL & Associates data also found that almost 80% of all firms in the commercial real estate industry are expected to have a net increase in headcount by the end of the year, which is a huge deviation from 2020 numbers, when about 1 in 4 commercial real estate firms had implemented a hiring freeze earlier on in the year. And according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 45% of employees in commercial real estate today are over the age of 55, which is one of the highest percentages of any industry and almost double the current figure within the banking and insurance sectors. And with the explosive growth of the commercial real estate industry over the last few years and the influx of institutional capital that has come into this space, an aging out of senior leadership is creating a significant talent shortage, which has created a huge amount of opportunity for young real estate professionals looking to break into the business for the first time or looking to move up and take the next steps in their career. Now, if you are looking to break into the business, you might be wondering where these talent shortages and job openings are, which leads me to the next big opportunity heading into the new year, and this is the growth of niche commercial real estate asset classes and the capital flowing into these sectors. 2021 marked a year of significant capital investment in real estate asset classes outside of the 4 major food groups, which have traditionally included office, industrial, retail, and multifamily properties. Some of the biggest growth in institutional interest in 2021 has been in the life sciences, cold storage, and build-to-rent single-family home sectors, with capital investments in these asset classes absolutely skyrocketing over the last 12 to 24 months. According to Cushman & Wakefield, over $70 billion of public and private capital moved into the life sciences space in 2020, which almost doubled the previous record of $36 billion in 2018, and rents in this sector have jumped by over 30% in just the past 3 years in markets like San Francisco, San Diego, and Boston. And for the cold storage sector, a recent report from market research Future projected the cold storage market would grow to over $302 billion by 2028, which would represent a compound annual growth rate of 14.1% over the next 7 years, due to a rapid expansion in things like grocery, medical supply, and biopharmaceutical storage needs that, as of right now, appears to have no end in sight. Single-family home rents have also been on fire this year, jumping by 14.7% year over year through October of 2021, according to Yardi Matrix, with a few markets across the country almost tripling this national average, including Miami at 42%, Tampa at 41%, and Phoenix at just under 25%. The single-family rental home space has also seen a huge flurry of activity from major private equity firms and from ground-up developers, with over $10 billion in institutional investment flowing into the space over just the last few years. And according to John Burns Real Estate Consulting, about 12% of all new single-family home product being built right now is slated to be rented rather than sold. And with so much activity and capital flowing into these asset classes, if you already have a specialized knowledge base that's directly related to any of these industries, or you're willing to jump into a non-traditional product type and learn the ins and outs of the business, there are huge opportunities to get your start in the real estate industry in one of these three sectors, or to transfer an existing skill set to take on a leadership position within a quickly expanding niche asset class. Now, the third major opportunity on this list is one that I mentioned in a similar video last year, but this is even more relevant in today's market, and this is getting involved with proptech. According to a 2021 JLL research report, there are now over 8,000 companies offering tech-based solutions for the real estate industry, and this number represents a 300% increase over the last 10 years. And according to Crunchbase, just in 2021, venture-backed construction startups have already raised $3.8 billion, while property management firms aren't far behind at $3.6 billion of venture capital committed. In total, CB Insights data found that proptech has received over $9.5 billion of investment capital just as of mid-November of this year, and this already represents the highest annual figure that this sector has ever seen. And this interest in the space isn't just a fleeting trend, but rather sustained investment from some of the largest real estate firms in the entire world, with Newmark investing over $550 million, CBRE investing $400 million, JLL investing $363 million, and Cushman & Wakefield investing $115 million over the last 10 years, according to Crunchbase data. And again, with so much capital dedicated towards innovation and growth in the industry, hiring for technology-focused positions is only likely to increase in the new year, especially for positions like data analytics roles within major private equity firms, REITs, or brokerage shops, business development roles with proptech firms to get this technology in the hands of more people, or even product manager roles for people with real estate finance and operational experience who are able to translate that knowledge to programmers and technical teams. Now, if you don't want to jump into proptech and you want to stay in the more traditional asset classes, the fourth big opportunity I see for 2022, especially for those of you who are looking to make a difference through a career in real estate, is getting involved with environmental, social, and governance initiatives, or ESG. Commercial real estate regulations have increased substantially over the last few years, and this has started to become a focal point in the operations of many real estate investment and development firms, and has also affected how equity investors choose to deploy their capital. According to the World Green Building Council, 28% of all global carbon emissions come from energy used to heat, cool, and light buildings, which has brought commercial real estate under fire in recent years, making the construction and renovation of energy-saving and net zero buildings a major priority for commercial real estate firms. And this isn't only an environmental decision, but also a financial one, since commercial tenants have increasingly started to avoid leasing space at buildings with a high carbon footprint, which has led to what is now referred to in the industry as green rental premiums and brown rental discounts, directly impacting operating incomes and values of commercial properties as a result. Major real estate investment firms are also publicly making commitments to carbon neutrality, with firms like Heitman, CBRE Investment Management, Nuveen, PGIM Real Estate, and Brookfield all pledging a net zero carbon footprint by the year 2050. And for experienced professionals looking to transition into real estate from adjacent industries like construction, architecture, or engineering, or for college students majoring in any of these three disciplines, there is a tremendous amount of opportunity in ESG related roles, especially at larger institutional firms that want to bring this capability in-house to improve property operations, meet regulatory standards, and raise capital from equity partners with their own net zero emission targets. Overall, 2021 has seen huge changes in the commercial real estate industry, and that change has created a ton of opportunity for people like you to break into the business, get paid more, and contribute to your community and the environment as a whole in a more unique way than ever before. And if you're watching this and you are looking to break into the real estate industry this year, and you want to make sure you're prepared for applications, or you want to tighten up your technical skill sets to pass an Excel exam if one is thrown your way during the interview process, make sure to check out our all-in-one membership training platform, Break Into CRE Academy. A membership to the Academy will give you instant access to over 120 hours of video training on real estate financial modeling and analysis. You'll get access to hundreds of practice Excel interview exam questions, sample acquisition case studies, our entire library of pre-built acquisition, development, and waterfall models for multifamily, office, retail, and industrial properties, and you'll also have access to private one-on-one email-based career coaching if you're looking to break into a top real estate private equity, brokerage, or lending shop and want some additional personalized feedback on your own unique career scenario. And if you got this far, whether you're new to this channel or you've been watching for years, seriously, thank you so much for being here. I've said this so many times before, but this channel and really everything on the Break Into CRE platform has been built to be the resource that I wish I had when I was in your shoes, and it's been so cool to hear how these videos have helped you guys over the years and to see that the initial mission that I started out with when I first started this channel almost 3 years ago now is really starting to come to life. And if you want to see more videos like this in 2022, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I post videos like this every Thursday on commercial real estate careers, finance, and analysis. So if you're looking to break into the industry, advance your career, or do your first deal, you're definitely in the right place. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you and your families have a happy and healthy holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video.